Atlantic Broadband Cable, in cooperation with the South Union Township Supervisors, presents the South Union Township Sports Network. Today via tape delay from here at Penn State Fayette, the Eberly campus, the Community Center Maine Arena. It's the USCAA National Basketball Championships. We have the number 8 seeded Penn State Fayette Roaring Lions men's basketball team taking on the number 10 seeded Central Maine Community College from Auburn, Maine. Hi there, everybody. I'm Nick Barczyk alongside Jerry Dupay, and we welcome you aboard for today's basketball game. Now, the South Union Township Sports Network coverage is brought to you as a joint cooperative venture featuring Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott. Atlantic Broadband Cable, Armstrong Cable, and CUTV with J.R. Wheeler and Gary Smith. Once again, I'm Nick Barczyk alongside Jerry Dupay, and we will be back right after this with tonight's lineups for both teams after these messages here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
There are many reasons people in Fayette County selected John & John Attorneys at Law as the 2014 Community Choice Awards first place law firm and seek their legal services. Their practice areas include, but are not limited to, personal injury, social security and workman's compensation, real estate, wills, probative estates, as well as divorce and custody. Attorneys Simon B. John, Ann N. John, Bernard C. John, and their support staff of Pam Kahn and Robin Hill strive to bring you the highest level of experience, expertise, and integrity. John & John, Attorneys at Law. Phone 724-438-8560.
Landsea Academy of Dance offers a fun learning environment for all ages and ability levels. Owned and directed by Christina Landsea and located at 164 South Beeson Avenue in Uniontown, Landsea Academy of Dance offers classes in ballet, jazz, tap, acro gym, point, contemporary, lyrical, hip-hop, and ballroom at very reasonable prices. Landsea Academy of Dance provides a professional, positive, and friendly environment for all dancers to find a second home. Come join the dance family and learn from the most qualified teachers in our area. For more information, visit www.landseaacademyofdance.com or call 724-438-6911.
Welcome back here on the South Union Township Sports Network. Nick Barczyk alongside Jerry Dupay tonight for this USCAA men's basketball tournament game. It is a Division II men's matchup between the Central Maine Community College Mustangs, a number 10 seed. They are coached by Dave Ganiello, and the hometown team, I guess you could say, the 7th seeded Penn State Fayette Roaring Lions here, under the direction of Mookie John, their head coach, a 7 seed entering this tournament. And we have the starting lineups tonight, beginning with the Mustangs from Central Maine Community College, a 10 seed coming in from Auburn, Maine to Fayette County tonight for this tournament. We begin with their starting lineup. They're led by number 3, a 5'10 guard, a sophomore, number 3, Mark Williams, a 6-foot guard, number 5, Rob Skinner. He is a sophomore. He gets the start tonight, followed by Pedro Badalassi, a forward, 6'4" tall, number 20. He is a freshman. Number 21, Carrington Miller, gets the start for Maine. He is a forward, 6'4" tall. He is a junior, and that will be rounded out. The starting lineup for Maine will be rounded out by number 22, Caleb Benjamin, a 5'11" tall guard. Caleb Benjamin, number 22. He is a freshman. Williams, Skinner, Badalassi, Miller, and Benjamin, your starters for Maine. Coming up after this timeout, we have the starting 5 for the Penn State Fayette team. That's coming up right after this on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Stony Point Kitchens and Baths specializes in high-end custom kitchen and bathroom designs and offers high-quality lines of cabinetry at prices up to 30 to 40% less than their competitors. Stony Point has stack and tack Silvermine stone, Moan, Kohler, and multi-lines of porcelain tile. Stony Point uses top-of-the-line design software that allows you to see your completed kitchen or bathroom before you commit to anything. Stony Point Kitchens and Baths is locally owned and operated with over 70 years combined experience and proudly accepts the Buy Local discount card. When you use your Buy Local discount card, you can receive 5% off your purchase. Fully licensed and insured. Stop by and see Stony Point Kitchen and Baths just west of Uniontown on National Pike. Phone 724-550-4365. That's 724-550-4365. for Stony Point Kitchens and Baths.
Welcome back here on the South Union Township Sports Network. Nick Barczyk, Jerry Dupay here at the USCAA Men's Basketball Tournament. It is a matchup tonight between Central Maine Community College and Penn State Fayette playing on their home floor tonight. We gave you the rundown for the Mustangs from Central Maine Community College. Now the Penn State Fayette Roaring Lions team playing on their home floor tonight. And for this tournament, led by head coach Mookie John, a number 7 seed from right here in Lemont Furnace, Pennsylvania. Their starting five consists of the following. Number 1, a 5'11 guard, Luke Williams, a senior. He gets the nod tonight. Number 2, a 5'9" tall guard, C.J. Gaddis. He is a senior. He gets the nod tonight in this game as a starter, followed by number 3, Dominic Jackson, a 5'9" tall guard. And Dominic Jackson is a junior on this team. A senior, number 12, Brandon Cunningham, a 6'3" tall guard. And number 13, Spencer Parif, a forward, 6'2" tall. He is a junior. That's Williams, Gaddis, Jackson, Cunningham, and Parif getting the nod tonight for Fayette. It is Mark Williams, Rob Skinner, Pedro Batalassi, Carrington Miller, and Kayla Benjamin for Community College of Maine. Coming up, we have the opening tip-off. That's coming up in a few minutes right here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
There are many reasons people in Fayette County selected John & John Attorneys at Law as the 2014 Community Choice Awards first place law firm and seek their legal services. Their practice areas include, but are not limited to, personal injuries, social security and workman's compensation, real estate, wills, probate of estates, as well as divorce and custody. Attorneys Simon B. John, Ann N. John, Bernard C. John, and their support staff of Pam Kahn and Robin Hill strive to bring you the highest level of experience, expertise, and integrity. John & John, Attorneys at Law. Phone 724-438-8560.
Welcome back here on the South Union Township Sports Network. Nick Barczyk alongside Jerry Dupay as we get you ready for this contest. It is a USCAA men's basketball tournament game, and what a great tournament we have coming up the next few days here, and beautiful facilities here at Penn State Fayette, the Eberly campus in Lemont Furnace, Pennsylvania. It is Central Maine Community College. The Mustangs, a 10 seed in the Division II men's bracket. They are 21-9. They were 11-2 in their conference, the Yankee Small College Conference, and they are a 10 seed. Their head coach is Dave Gagnia. And for Penn State Fayette, the Eberly campus, the Roaring Lions playing on their home floor and getting to sleep in their own beds tonight. Mookie John, the head coach, in his 6th year, and Juwan Davis is assistant coach. They are a 7 seed. They were 15-11 this year in the regular season, 14-4 in the PSUAC, their conference, and they went all the way to the PSUAC conference final. They lost to Mount Alto at the Bryce Jordan Center and State College on the campus of Penn State University. Now we're getting ready for our national anthem. Our national anthem here at Penn State Fayette, the Eberly campus, as the starting lineups are getting introduced here. We begin with Central Maine Community College.
guard, number 3, Mark Williams. Sophomore guard, number 5, Rob Skinner. Freshman forward, number 20, Pedro Balassi. Junior forward, number 21, Kerry Miller. And freshman guard, number 2, Caleb Benjamin. And now for Penn State Fayette, Rory Lyons, coached by Bob North, assisted by Jerome Davis. Senior guard, number 1, Luke Williams. Senior guard, number 2, C.J. Betts. Junior guard, number 3, Dominic Jackson. Junior forward, number 13, Spencer Perrier. Senior guard, number 12, Brandon Cunningham.
And there you have it, the starting lineups tonight introduced to the crowd here. Penn State Fayette, the Eberly campus, a beautiful facility hosting this USCAA men's and women's basketball tournaments, the best small college basketball in America. It is Central Maine Community College, the Mustangs against the Penn State Fayette Roaring Lions here at Penn State Fayette. As we get ready, the Mustangs in the red trimmed with white and black. The Penn State Fayette squad and their whites trimmed with Nittany. As we get ready for this matchup, the referees tonight, by the way, are Brian Reed, Mike Millione, and Tony Thornton. As Central Maine will be shooting at the basket to the right of your television set, and Fayette will be heading the other way. In the center circle, we're ready to go. Jumping for Fayette is Brandon Cunningham. He goes up against number 21, Carrington Miller, and we're almost ready to go here from Penn State Fayette, the Eberly campus. And the ball about to be tossed up, and it is. And the opening tap controlled by Central Maine Community College. And here come the Mustangs as Fayette drops into defense. Left block ball knocked away. Pass intended for Carrington Miller. Good defense there, knocked away by Luke Williams. As we've played 11 seconds of this contest, and the Mustangs of Central Maine Community College will retain possession. Ball inbounded down to the left block, and the layup is good. Nice move there by Carrington Miller to avoid the defender, and he lays it up for 2, and it's 2-0 Mustangs. C.J. Gaddis over the timeline for Fayette. Off to Luke Williams. Williams drives right, pushes the defender away, takes to the basket, no good. And that shot is grabbed by the Mustangs. That rebound controlled by number 20, Pedro Battalassi. Over the timeline, Rob Skinner. Right wing to Caleb Benjamin. Back up to Battalassi. Throws it down low, and that layup is good. Luke Williams, the defender, but he can't stop Carrington Miller, who has all 4 of Central Maine Community College's points. It's 4-0 Mustangs. C.J. Gaddis passes it off to Brandon Cunningham. Cunningham launches the 3. That one too strong, no good, and the rebound controlled by CMCC. And once again, Carrington Miller has the basketball. Bounce pass off to Rob Skinner. Into the left corner, a 3 is launched by the Mustangs. Rims out, no good. And that shot was taken by Caleb Benjamin, and a whistle. Ball out of bounds, controlled by the squad from Penn State Fayette, who trail 4-0. 18:40 on a rolling clock in the opening half. Dominic Jackson off to Gaddis. The Gaddis will be fouled there, and some contact by Caleb Benjamin. He will get the foul, his first, team first. Still 4-0 in favor of Central Maine Community College. Baseline Cunningham. Cunningham to the basket. He slams it home, and the crowd gets into that one. Brandon Cunningham slams it home as it goes baseline. Cunningham, his first 2, and the first 2 for Penn State Fayette. Here comes Miller. And that pass knocked around and controlled by Fayette. Here they are in transition. Cunningham. Cunningham off to Jackson. Jackson to the basket. He's fouled, and he will get 2 shots as Dominic Jackson took it in, and the crowd really was quiet to begin the game. A good start for the Mustangs, but Brandon Cunningham's dunk awakens everyone. And now 2 shots coming for Dominic Jackson. Dominic Jackson averages 9 points a game. He's a 69% foul shooter this year. He is a 5'9" junior forward from Minneapolis, Minnesota. Dominic Jackson. What a great job Mookie John does recruiting and getting kids from all over the country to play here at Fayette. The first of 2 good for Dominic Jackson. He was fouled, by the way. And let's see, we don't have a foul posted, but Jackson hits both shots, and the game is now tied at 4. Here come the Mustangs. That pass knocked away, and it was last touched by the Roaring Lions, out of bounds to Central Maine Community College. Game tied at 4, ball triggered in. And that ball stolen away by the Roaring Lions. Here they come. Cunningham stops and pops, and it's good from the left wing. Brandon Cunningham knocks down the bucket. He has 4, and it's 6-4 Fayette. Here come the Mustangs in transition. Right wing off to Thomas Sedgery entering the game. Down low on the right block to Pedro Badalassi. Badalassi off to Carrington Miller. His shot no good. Battle for the loose ball controlled by CMCC by Badalassi. Up top, a long 3, NBA range almost, knocked down for Thomas Sedgery. His 3 is good, in the lead at 7-6 for the Mustangs from Central Maine. Quickly on the other end, Fayette, no good on that shot by CJ Gaddis. And here come the Mustangs quickly in transition. Thought about the 3, but they pass it down low to Miller. Badalassi has the basketball, and he's called for steps. A turnover there. And Central Maine turns it over as they lead this game by 1, 7-6. Gaddis over the timeline. Gaddis hands it off to Dominic Jackson. Jackson on the weave to Brandon Cunningham. Bounce pass back to Gaddis. Now Jackson between the legs. He drives in left of the lane, and a foul called there, a push on the Mustangs from Central Maine. They will whistle, I believe, number 21, Carrington Miller, on that foul. They'll actually pick up Rob Skinner with that foul, his first team foul number 3. No fouls committed yet by Fayette. As Dominic Jackson travels as he grabs the inbounds pass there. Falls to the court. Central Maine 7, Fayette 6 in the opening minutes of this contest. 16:40 on a rolling clock in the opening half. Up top, Rob Skinner. And great defense again by Fayette. Here comes Cunningham in transition. Cunningham to the basket. He lays it in, and it's good. Brandon Cunningham takes it in left side, and he lays it in. Cunningham has 6. And it's 8-7 Fayette. Back come the Mustangs quickly. And that shot is good. The layup good with the right hand for Badalassi. His first 2. And Central Maine back in the lead at 9-8. Quick tempo game here as CJ Gaddis slows it down. Bounce pass to Spencer Parriff, and it's stolen away that time by Pedro Badalassi, and he's fouled. A little touch foul, I believe, will be called on Dominic Jackson. And it is on Dominic Jackson, his first, team first. Some substitutions here for Central Maine. Is coming out of the game is Mark Williams. And Keanu Nelson coming in, and he has the basketball. Central Maine up 1, 9-8. Swinging around, Badalassi. Bounce pass to Miller. Miller guarded by Williams. In the lane, the turnaround shot is no good, but a foul called as Carrington Miller hits the deck hard. And they will whistle number 2 with that foul, CJ Gaddis. Gaddis' first, team second. And 2 shots coming for Carrington Miller. Miller, his team's leading scorer so far with 4. And his first shot is up and good. Give him 5 on the game, and the lead now 10-8 for the Mustangs of Central Maine. Second shot coming, and it's good. 2 of 2 for Carrington Miller, and give him 6 points on the evening. Lee now up to 3, Central Maine 11, Fayette 8. Here's Gaddis. Gaddis between the circles, moves to his right. Bounce pass to Luke Williams, top of the key. He's guarded by Thomas Sedry. Williams takes it in, left hand good. Luke Williams lays it in with the left hand. His first 2 of the ball game, and it's 11-10 Central Maine. Here come the Mustangs. Sedry, top of the key, to his left. Looks for a man. Off to Pedro Badalassi. Badalassi thinks about the 3, but no. Back up top to Keono Nelson. Now to Rob Skinner. Skinner launches that 3, rims around, no good. Rebound Williams. And Fayette has the basketball down a point. Off ahead to Cunningham. Cunningham to the foul line. Kicks it back up top. Spun around to Williams. And Luke Williams will slow it down between the circles now to C.J. Gaddis. Gaddis slows it down to his right. Guarded heavily by Sedry. And a travel called there on C.J. Gaddis as he tried to go baseline. And we have immediate timeout under 15 minutes here. 14:46 to play here in the opening half. It is Central Maine Community College 11 and Penn State Fayette 10. Back right after this on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Lanzi Academy of Dance offers a fun learning environment for all ages and ability levels. Owned and directed by Christina Lanzi and located at 164 South Beeson Avenue in Uniontown, Lanzi Academy of Dance offers classes in ballet, jazz, tap, acro gym, point, contemporary, lyrical, hip-hop, and ballroom at very reasonable prices. Lanzi Academy of Dance provides a professional, positive, and friendly environment for all dancers to find a second home. Come join the dance family and learn from the most qualified teachers in our area. For more information, visit www.lanziacademyofdance.com or call 724-438-6911.
Are you or someone you know looking to begin college within the next year? Why not join a winning team at Penn State Fayette at the Eberly campus? We have new scholarships and new degree options that can be completed entirely at the Fayette campus. Find out what opportunities are available for you at Penn State Fayette and meet our team by visiting the campus at one of our upcoming admissions events. For more information or to make an appointment, call 724-430-4130 or visit fayette.psu.edu.
Welcome back here to Penn State Fayette, the Eberly campus, the community center main arena, the site of the USCAA tournament again here in 2016, a men's Division II matchup between Central Maine Community College and Penn State Fayette. And right now it's the Mustangs of Central Maine 11, the Fayette Lions 10, as the Mustangs in the red have the basketball. Over the timeline is number 5, Rob Skinner, down low. That shot, a circus shot, falls down incredibly. That shot is good, and credit that to Thomas Setter, number 2. He lays it in. He has 5. And the lead now up to 13-10. Top of the key, Luke Williams. Williams will come inside the arc and take the shot. Nothing but net good. Luke Williams drains the 2. And that's 4 on the night for Luke Williams. Maine holding on to a 1-point lead. Nelson off to Setter. Thomas Setter at the foul line. Kicks it off to Carrington Miller. Miller drives, is double teamed. His bounce pass stolen away from Brandon Cunningham. And here comes Cunningham. Cunningham from Rancho Cucamonga, California. Ball swung around, now back to Luke Williams. Williams, top of the key between the legs. He goes to his left. Off to Gaddis. Gaddis, his foot on the arc, and he launches that shot, no good. Rebound controlled by the Mustangs of Central Maine. Carrington Miller, 13-12. Maine leads by a point, 13:20 to go here in the opening half. And a travel called there, steps by Rob Skinner, the 6-foot sophomore. We have some substitutions here. Coming out of the game is Spencer Para for Fayette. And coming into the ball game is London Hoxie, number 30. As C.J. Gaddis has the basketball, slows it down off to Cunningham. Fayette with the basketball down a point. Cunningham launches the long two, no good. In and out, rebound controlled by Central Maine. And number 1, Keanu Nelson. Nelson off to Miller. Miller pushes that ball in. Looks like he threw it off his left shoulder, and it's good. And that shot falls in for Central Maine, the lead up to 15-12. Carrington Miller, the leading scorer for the Mustangs. Here comes Fayette. And a blocking foul called there as Luke Williams tried to drive, and he gets hit. That foul will be called on number 3, Mark Williams, his first, team fourth. Substitution, Jordan White comes into the game for Central Maine. Coming out of the game is Pedro Badalassi. He is from Australia, the freshman. 15-12 Maine. Here's Fayette. Here's Cunningham. He launches the three, and it's good from the left corner. Brandon Cunningham drains the three. Give him 9 points on the night. He has 9 of his team's 15. And the game is tied at 15. Quickly on the other end, Central Maine. That shot good, off balance, shot good. And credited to Rob Skinner, his first 2. 17-15 Central Maine. Here's Gaddis. Gaddis, some fancy dribbling. Off to Williams, now to CJ Gaddis. Launching the three from long range at the top of the key, no good, Luke Williams. And the rebound controlled by the Mustangs of Central Maine. Miller, guarded by Williams. Fancy footwork, that pass given up to number 32, and he's fouled. And that is Jordan White, the 6'4" freshman center from Georgia. He will get fouled there. He just recently came into the game, and London Hoxie will pick up the foul for Fayette, his first, team foul number 3, as Jordan White will shoot 2 for the Mustangs. White is 19 of 30 on the year, so a limited sample size from the foul line. That is 63%. He misses the first of 2. And number 22, Caleb Benjamin, who started this game, comes in for Central Maine. The second of 2 for Jordan White is up on the way and good. 1 of 2. And the score is now 18-15 Central Maine. Over the timeline again, the point guard CJ Gaddis off to Cunningham. Cunningham will stop at the top of the key and knock down the 3. Brandon Cunningham, nothing but net. A beautiful stroke from Cunningham, his second 3 of the night, and give him 12 points, his team's leading scorer by far. And it's 18-all. Here comes Central Maine, down low, nice pass, and the layup good from the right block for Jordan White. Top of the key, Cunningham. Cunningham launches the 3. No good, too strong off the back of the iron. Offensive rebound, Gaddis. And Gaddis will slow it down, come out between the circles. 11-10 on a rolling clock in the opening half. Here's Gaddis to his left between the legs. He's going to stop and take the jump shot. Too strong, no good. Rebound grab by Mark Williams. Up ahead to White. White barks for a teammate, bounce pass to Carrington in the lane, and that shot no good. Battle for the rebound, Luke Williams and Fayette. Here comes Williams, pass to Gaddis for 3, no good. Crowd would have erupted with that made shot, but it's no good. Rebound control, Jordan White. Slowing it down is Rob Skinner. Skinner to Williams. And a long 2 taken from Jordan White, the freshman, no good. Offensive rebound tipped out, and it was controlled by Central Maine for a second, and apparently a timeout, or no, a held ball will be called. And the possession arrow points to Fayette. As Central Maine wanted a timeout there, but I'm not sure they had control of the basketball. The official said it was a held ball, and the arrow goes to Fayette, and they trail by 2, 20-18, 10-20. To go in the opening half. Here's Gaddis off to Williams. Swung around now to Cunningham, and an offensive foul called away from the ball on Fayette. And they will whistle that on number 32. And Tony Bristol, the culprit there of that foul, as he walks over to the bench to greet his head coach Mookie John. That is Bristol's first and his team's 4th, each team with 4 team fouls. So we approach the halfway mark of the opening half. White, a miscommunication there with Carrington Miller. His pass thrown out of bounds, and exactly 10 minutes to play before halftime. It is 20-18 Central Maine, a very entertaining game so far. As Brandon Cunningham inbounds to C.J. Gaddis, back off to Cunningham as he takes it over the timeline to his left. Nice pick there by London Hoxie, and a foul called. And that will be a foul on the Mustangs of Central Maine, and we have a timeout on the floor, immediate timeout. With 9:50 to go here before halftime, it is Central Maine 20 and Penn State Fayette 18. Back with more right after this here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Are you or someone you know looking to begin college within the next year? Why not join a winning team at Penn State Fayette at the Eberly campus? We have new scholarships and new degree options that can be completed entirely at the Fayette campus. Find out what opportunities are available for you at Penn State Fayette and meet our team by visiting the campus at one of our upcoming admissions events. For more information or to make an appointment, call 724-430-4130 or visit fayette.psu.edu.
Welcome back here to the South Union Township Sports Network, the Community Center Main Arena, Penn State Fayette, the Eberly campus. That shot no good as Fayette quickly inbounds, and it was C.J. Gaddis with a shot there. Here comes Central Maine. They lead by 2, 9:40 to go in the opening half. Very entertaining basketball game we have here. Carrington Miller will take that shot no good, and the rebound in the lane controlled by London Hoxie. Here's Cunningham. Behind the back pass to C.J. Gaddis, and a turnover there for Fayette. That pass errant and out of bounds over to the Mustangs. Substitutions again. Jordan White coming out. Coming in is Pedro Badalassi, who is from Australia. We have a few players from all over the country for Fayette, but Central Maine with a player from Australia. Pretty impressive there for Coach Dave Gagne. That shot no good, a little too strong off the mark for Rob Skinner. And a foul called as Luke Williams hits the deck hard for Fayette. That foul called to number 3, Mark Williams, his third. And the team 6th foul. So one more team foul on Central Maine will put Fayette at the line for the bonus the rest of the half. And of course, you get to 10 fouls, it's the double bonus. Over the timeline, Gaddis. Nice pick from Hoxie. Gaddis, cross court to the left wing to Williams. Williams guarded hard there by a Mustang, and that shot no good. Long rebound controlled by Fayette. Williams in the corner. Looks for Gaddis. Gaddis has the basketball, top of the key, drives. Nice pass off to Hoxie. That shot no good. Tipped around. Rebound controlled by Central Maine. Badalassi. Looks like he dribbled it off his foot. No call. He controls the ball. But Fayette definitely wanted a turnover there on a kicked ball. That shot no good. 3 too strong for Thomas Cedar. Fayette in transition. Hoxie. Hoxie to the basket. Counted in the foul. London Hoxie to the basket and one. And he'll go to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play attempt. London Hoxie. Some fancy footwork there, and the game tied at 20. 8:22 before halftime. As we have some substitutions for Fayette. Marvin Sidon coming in, as does, number 3, Dominic Jackson. Luke Williams will come out. London Hoxie to the line to complete the three-point play and give Fayette the lead. That shot good for Hoxie. 21-20 Fayette. Here come the Mustangs of Central Maine. Top of the key, it's Rob Skinner. Skinner off to Pedro Badalassi. Gets a pick from his teammate Miller. Back down to Miller, but no good. That pass off his fingertips and out of bounds, and we've seen that a few times from Central Maine tonight. Some miscommunication. You have to think with basically all of these teams except Fayette, the travel aspect, these young men away from their homes for the next few days and different schedules, I'm sure, for them, and it has to be very difficult. As Fayette comes down and lays that one in quickly, the basket good for Dominic Jackson. Give him 4 points tonight. And Fayette has their largest lead at 3, 23-20. Ball turned over. Here comes Cunningham. Cunningham almost with the reverse layup. Rebound controlled by Dominic Jackson. Crowd wanted a foul, but no call. Here comes Central Maine quickly up the floor. Back and forth. Miller counted in the foul. Carrington Miller lays it in, and he'll go to the line for the three-point play opportunity. That foul on London Hoxie, and that's Hoxie's second, team foul number 5. As Carrington Miller was fouled hard there, and he'll go to the line for that old-fashioned three-point play opportunity. Ten points already for Miller. We have a situation here at the scorer's table with one of the officials and head coach Mookie John, but that resolved quickly. Miller's foul shot is short, no good. Offensive rebound just as well for Thomas Cedar and Central Maine. They have the ball down a point, 23-20 to Fayette. 7:20 left before halftime. Off to Skinner. Skinner down low to Miller. Miller, a great play there. Great communication by Central Maine as Miller caught the ball in the air and lays it in. Carrington Miller, his team's leading scorer with 12. Over the timeline, Marvin Sidon. Off to Hoxie. Hoxie drains the three. Left of the lane, London Hoxie with a big three, and that gets the crowd into it. Hoxie has 6, and Fayette is up 26-24. Quickly down the floor, no good. That shot off balance by Badalassi, and here comes Marvin Sidon and Fayette. Great pass by Sidon to Dominic Jackson. Jackson in the right corner will kick it out. 3 fake, and the shot coming no good, too strong. That shot taken by Spencer Parif. Here comes Central Maine. That 3 launched by Thomas Cedar, and he drains it. Thomas Cedar with the 3. He has 8 points tonight in his second 3. And Central Maine back up top by a point at 27-26. Fayette slows it down between the circles and between the legs with the dribble. Marvin Sidon gets a pick from Dominic Jackson. Sidon, top of the key, Hoxie. Hoxie for 3. He got it, London Hoxie. Nothing but net from the top of the key. London Hoxie, his second 3, and give him 9 points for London Hoxie, the freshman guard. Here comes Central Maine quickly. That shot is good. A 3 drain for Thomas Cedar. And he's having quite the night from downtown as well. Give him 11 points, 9 of them from beyond the arc. Central Maine leads by a point at 30-29. Hoxie down low to Jackson. Jackson, a tough shot in the lane, and it's good. Dominic Jackson for 2. And the lead back to Fayette at 31-30. We've had many lead changes tonight. Central Maine, that 3 launched, and that one too strong, no good, off the mark by Rob Skinner. Here comes Jackson. Dominic Jackson for Fayette, top of the key between the circles. Marvin Sidon slows it down. Some fancy dribbling by Marvin Sidon. Gets some help from Dominic Jackson. As the shot clock down to 12, we haven't invoked that much today. Shot clock now down to 8. Sidon. And that shot is blocked. And out of bounds, and it will go to Fayette. I believe Fayette will retain possession with 4 seconds to shoot, as Spencer Parif's shot was blocked. And we have immediate timeout on the floor. Coming up, Fayette will have 4 to shoot. It is 4:47 to go before halftime. Fayette 31, Central Maine 30. Back after this on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Stony Point Kitchens and Baths specializes in high-end custom kitchen and bathroom designs and offers high-quality lines of cabinetry at prices up to 30 to 40% less than their competitors. Stony Point has stack and tack Silvermine stone, Moan, Kohler, and multi-lines of porcelain tile. Stony Point uses top-of-the-line design software that allows you to see your completed kitchen or bathroom before you commit to anything. Stony Point Kitchens and Baths is locally owned and operated with over 70 years combined experience and proudly accepts the Buy Local discount card. When you use your Buy Local discount card, you can receive 5% off your purchase. Fully licensed and insured. Stop by and see Stony Point Kitchen and Baths just west of Uniontown on National Pike. Phone 724-550-4365. That's 724-550-4365 for Stony Point Kitchens and Baths.
Welcome back on the South Union Township Sports Network. Nick Barczyk alongside Jerry Dupay. Fayette will inbound with 4 to shoot on the shot clock, leading by a point. Here is C.J. Gaddis, triggers it into Luke Williams. Williams will take it in and lay it up, and good. Luke Williams with the assist from Gaddis. Luke Williams has 6, and Fayette's leads at 3, 33-30. Back on the other side, Badalassi looks for a man, but he'll turn around and take the shot, and it falls in for Pedro Badalassi. Badalassi has 4, the young man from all the way down under in Australia. And Maine trails by a point. Here comes Fayette. Spencer Perry to Luke Williams. Here comes Gaddis. Gaddis, nice bounce pass to Cunningham. Into the corner, Cunningham's 3 is launched and no good. And the long rebound grabbed by Caleb Benjamin for Central Maine as they trail by a point 4 minutes before halftime. Rob Skinner, guarded by Spencer Perry, gets some help from Carrington Miller. To Skinner, back up top to Badalassi. Flung around into the left corner to Benjamin. Down low, Badalassi. Badalassi is fouled, and that'll be an offensive foul call. It's going the other way there. And Fayette will get the basketball. They call that foul on Pedro Badalassi. His first, team foul number 8. And no shots for Fayette. It was an offensive foul, player-controlled foul, so no 1-and-1 for Fayette. Fayette with the basketball up a point, 33-32. Brandon Cunningham has the ball as they spin it around. Now off to C.J. Gaddis. Gaddis to the basket, left side, he lays it in. C.J. Gaddis for 2, and give Gaddis his first 2 of the night. And we have a timeout from Central Maine, I believe. A timeout on the floor, 3:29 before halftime. Penn State Fayette 35, Central Maine Community College 32. Back after this on the South Union Township Sports Network.
There are many reasons people in Fayette County selected John & John Attorneys at Law as the 2014 Community Choice Awards first place law firm and seek their legal services. Their practice areas include, but are not limited to, personal injury, social security and workman's compensation, real estate, wills, probative estates, as well as divorce and custody. Attorneys Simon B. John, Ann N. John, Bernard C. John, and their support staff of Pam Kahn and Robin Hill strive to bring you the highest level of experience, expertise, and integrity. John & John, Attorneys at Law. Phone 724-438-8560.
Welcome back on the South Union Township Sports Network. Nick Barczyk alongside Jerry Dupay. And we have a very good game here in the USCAA Men's Division II basketball tournament from Penn State Fayette, the Everly campus. It is Penn State Fayette 35, Central Maine Community College 32. And Central Maine will inbound with the length of the floor to go, 3:29 before halftime, as a timeout was just called by Central Maine. Finally, the ball triggered in. Almost had a 5-second violation there. Pedro Badalassi with the ball. He's guarded by Williams. Badalassi looks to his teammate, and it's Thomas Cedar. Pass down low. Battle for the loose ball controlled by Brandon Cunningham. And Fayette up ahead to Dominic Jackson, who lays it in. What a play there. Dominic Jackson at the last minute catches that pass and lays it in for 2. And that gets the home crowd fired up. And great defense there by Fayette on the other side. Ball knocked out of bounds, controlled by Central Maine. They have 23 to shoot. And that Dominic Jackson play really got the crowd into a tizzy here at Fayette. The defense stepping up as well for the Lions as Badalassi has the basketball for the Mustangs. The turnaround too strong, no good. Rebound controlled by Brandon Cunningham. Fayette up 5, 37-32. Cunningham will stop and pop right to the foul line. That shot too strong and it knocks around. Rebound controlled by Central Maine and Thomas Cedar. In the lane, off-balance shot and a foul called there is hitting the deck hard as number 5, Rob Skinner. As Luke Williams will get called with that foul number 1, his first team foul number 6 on Fayette. 2 shots coming for Rob Skinner. Skinner has 2 points tonight, and he is a 6-foot sophomore guard from Winsted, Connecticut, playing at Central Maine Community College. First of 2 on the way for Rob Skinner. And the first shot, nothing but net. Keanu Nelson in, coming out is number 20, and that is Pedro Badalassi, the freshman from Canberra, Australia, and Marist High School down under. Skinner takes his time. The second of 2 is up, and it's good as well. He has 4. And it's now a 3-point game, 37-34. London Hoxie is into the game now for Spencer Perry from Fayette. 37-34, Fayette with the lead. Here comes C.J. Gaddis slowly over the timeline to Luke Williams. 2:18 to go in the first half, and Williams goes baseline. The reverse is good, and you can count that in the foul. Luke Williams hit the deck hard with the reverse layup. He gets fouled, and you can count it. And unfortunately, Luke Williams is still down on the floor. And he will get some help from his teammates there. C.J. Gaddis and Dominic Jackson, Brandon Cunningham coming over there to help Luke Williams. What a play there by Luke Williams, who has 8 points tonight. And he'll take his time before he assumes his position behind the foul line. Fayette's lead at 5, 39-34, 2:15 left before halftime. As Luke Williams will not make his and 1 foul shot, but Fayette still controls the game at the moment, up 5. Here come the Mustangs of Central Maine Community College. Between the circles, now to the right side. Ball fake by Thomas Cedar, no good. Rebound controlled by London Hoxie. Off to Luke Williams. Williams in transition to the basket, and we have an offensive foul called that time on Luke Williams. Apparently the defender's feet were set according to the officials, so an offensive foul and a charge called there on Luke Williams. That is his second, team foul number 7. Central Maine now with the basketball, still down 5, under 2 minutes to go before halftime. Off to Skinner. Skinner gets some help from Carrington Miller, and that jumper is good, knocked home for Rob Skinner. Skinner has 6 points tonight, and the lead down to 3 for Fayette. Between the circles, C.J. Gaddis. He'll slow it down, gets a pick from Dominic Jackson. Gaddis cross court to Williams. Williams takes it in, and he will lay it up and good. Counted on the foul again. Luke Williams for the second straight possession for Fayette, and 1 for Luke Williams. What a night for him. He has 10 points, and he'll go to the line to try to get 11. Foul that time on number 1, Keona Nelson. His first team foul, number 10. So double bonus for Fayette the rest of the half. Luke Williams hits the foul shot. He has 11, and the Fayette lead is up to 42-36. The 7-point lead, the largest for either team. 6-point lead. Beg my pardon there as Central Maine in transition. Here they come, and that ball kicked around. Miller will lay it up and good. Carrington Miller for 2. As he is his team's leading scorer. Miller has 14. And the lead's now at 4 for Fayette, 42-38. Bounce pass. Hoxie is up and good. London Hoxie for 2. As Hoxie's had a pretty efficient offensive game. He has 11. And here comes Central Maine with a layup. It's good for Carrington Miller. Another 2 for him. He has 16. 3 taken by Luke Williams. That shot no good. And it's out of bounds over the basket. And a turnover for Fayette. 26.5 seconds to go. The lead at 4 for Fayette at 44-40. And Central Maine can hold for the last shot over the timeline. Rob Skinner. He's guarded by Brendan Cunningham. And he's step for step with him. Down to 10 seconds, 9 seconds, 8 seconds. And that 3 is launched and no good, just off the mark. That shot taken by Caleb Benjamin. Here comes Fayette in transition, off to Cunningham. Cunningham, the layup beats the buzzer. Brandon Cunningham with the layup to beat the buzzer. And Fayette goes in the locker room with a 6-point lead on their home floor at the half. Fayette 46, Central Maine Community College 40. And we're back to tell you all about the first half right after this. Fayette 46 and Central Maine Community College 40. Back with the second half and the first half summary right after this on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Are you or someone you know looking to begin college within the next year? Why not join a winning team at Penn State Fayette, the Everly campus? We have new scholarships and new degree options that can be completed entirely at the Fayette campus. Find out what opportunities are available for you at Penn State Fayette and meet our team by visiting the campus at one of our upcoming admissions events. For more information or to make an appointment, call 724-430-4130 or visit fayette.psu.edu.
Welcome back here to the South Union Township Sports Network coverage of the USCAA men's basketball tournament. A Division II men's game tonight. It is Penn State Fayette leading Central Maine Community College at the halftime break. It is Fayette 46 and Central Maine 40. And we have your halftime scoring summary here as Fayette leads Central Maine by 6, 46-40. We will begin with the Mustangs of Central Maine with a scoring summary there. Thomas Cedar with 11 points. It was Rob Skinner with 6 for the Mustangs. Pedro Badalassi had 4. The leading scorer for the Mustangs of Central Maine was Carrington Miller, number 21, a 6'4" junior forward from Maine, from Bingham, Maine. He had 16 points, and he was a total force out there for the Mustangs of Central Maine. Jordan White had 3 for a total of 40 at the half. That's Thomas Cedar with 11, Rob Skinner with 6, Pedro Badalassi with 4, Carrington Miller had 16, and Jordan White had 3 for a total of 40 at the half. And taking a look at some of the other numbers, rebounds, and 18 total rebounds for Central Maine in that first half, actually out rebounding Fayette at 18-16. And the foul shooting, let's take a look at that. From the foul line, Central Maine 5 of 7, Fayette 4 of 5 from the foul line. Totally from the field, 16 of 29 was Central Maine from the field. And Penn State Fayette, the Everly campus, the Lions were 19 of 39 from the floor. The threes attempted, Penn State Fayette jacked up 13 threes. They made 4 of them. And Central Maine Community College was 3 of 9 from beyond the arc. And those are some of your numbers to ponder there, as we will now take a look at the totals for Penn State Fayette. And 11 for Luke Williams. He had 11 points, including 1 of 2 from the foul line. 2 points for C.J. Gaddis, 8 for Dominic Jackson. Brandon Cunningham, your leading scorer, with 14, including a layup to beat the buzzer in the first half, and 11 for London Hoxie off the bench. He did not get the start tonight. He is a 6'3" freshman guard from Menifee, California. And we mentioned Brandon Cunningham from Rancho Cucamonga, California. And the numbers put up by those two, London Hoxie with 11, Brandon Cunningham with 14, 8 for Dominic Jackson, 11 for Luke Williams, and 2 for C.J. Gaddis. Your scoring summary, and we'll take a look at the Fayette numbers as well. We gave some of them to you. 16 rebounds for Fayette total. They were 4 of 5 from the foul line, 4 of 13 from 3, 19 of 39 total from the field. And those are how the numbers shake out in this game. At halftime, it is Penn State Fayette 46 and Central Maine Community College 40. Back with the second half right after this on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Landsea Academy of Dance offers a fun learning environment for all ages and ability levels. Owned and directed by Christina Landsea and located at 164 South Beeson Avenue in Uniontown, Landsea Academy of Dance offers classes in ballet, jazz, tap, acro gym, point, contemporary, lyrical, hip-hop, and ballroom at very reasonable prices. Landsea Academy of Dance provides a professional, positive, and friendly environment for all dancers to find a second home. Come join the dance family and learn from the most qualified teachers in our area. For more information, visit www.landseaacademyofdance.com or call 724-438-6911.
Welcome back here on the South Union Township Sports Network. Nick Barczyk alongside Jerry Dupay for this USCAA tournament game, a men's Division II matchup here at Penn State Fayette, the Eberly campus, again the home of the USCAA men's and women's basketball tournaments for Divisions 1 and 2, the best small college basketball in America as we begin the second half of play. It is Penn State Fayette 46 and Central Maine Community College 40. Your leading scorers in the first half for Fayette, Brandon Cunningham had 14, and for Central Maine, Carrington Miller had 16. And we begin the second half as Central Maine has the basketball in the inbounds. And we're ready for the second half. An alley-oop attempt there, no good as the pass off the mark to Carrington Miller. Up ahead and stolen again, this time by Central Maine. They get the basketball right back on the steal. Battle for the loose ball. And they say that Brandon Cunningham had the ball out of bounds. And the possession will go to Central Maine Community College with 24 to shoot. And they inbound the ball down 6 to begin the second half. Here's Miller. Guarded tough by Spencer Perry. That shot no good. Rebound controlled by Spencer. And up ahead to Brandon Cunningham. Cunningham quickly up the floor. And he loses the basketball there out of bounds over to the Mustangs. As Brandon Cunningham got a little excited there. Badalassi off to Mark Williams, who takes a long three from the left wing. No good, too strong. And the rebound controlled by Brandon Cunningham, who had a great first half for Fayette, 14 points. Stopping and popping left of the lane. That shot good for Luke Williams, his first 2 of the half, and he has 13 on the night. And the Fayette lead up to 8 at 48-40. The largest lead for either team tonight. Top of the key, it's Rob Skinner off to Badalassi, and he's hit on the hand and fouled by number 1, Luke Williams. His third, team foul number 1. So that's 3 fouls on Luke Williams. A little bit of trouble now, but he stays in the game for now. Into the corner, down low to Miller. Miller will, it appear, travel, and he will get called for steps. He thought he had a easy layup, but he walked before it. And Fayette gets the basketball up 8 at 48-40. Here's Gaddis. Gaddis over the timeline to Cunningham. He looks to Luke Williams. And he doesn't give it off. He gives it off to C.J. Gaddis. Gaddis at the foul line. No look pass to Williams. Williams tries to go baseline. He'll stop for the jumper. That's good. Luke Williams has 4 in the second half and 15 on the night. And Luke Williams gives the Fayette men a 50-40 lead, a 10-point deficit now for Central Maine Community College. No good on that shot. Controlled by Spencer Perry. And off to C.J. Gaddis. Gaddis stops and takes the 3. No good, too strong. Rebound, Badalassi, and a push definite there. I think you have to call a foul on Pedro Badalassi. He pushed Dominic Jackson, and they're going to whistle Fayette with the foul there, and the crowd can't believe it. Neither can I. Dominic Jackson gets called for the foul. And that is Jackson's second, and if you want my opinion, that's not a very good call. Dominic Jackson gets the foul, his second, team foul number 2. Central Maine basketball down 10. Cross-court pass to Skinner. Skinner launches the 3 and nails it, and he falls down in front of his bench. Rob Skinner for 3. He has 9. Here comes Brandon Cunningham. His three no good off the front of the iron. Rebound controlled by Carrington Miller, but taken away by Cunningham. Cunningham to the basket. It's good. Brandon Cunningham lays it in. He has 16 tonight, and the lead back up to 9. Central Maine trying to claw their way back in, but Fayette with the momentum right now up 9. That pass stolen away, intercepted by Brandon Cunningham. Up the floor he goes, he slows it down. Pass to Luke Williams, who lays it in with the left hand. Luke Williams for 2. That ball out of bounds to Central Maine, and the lead is now 11 for Fayette. What a night for Luke Williams. He has 17 points tonight to lead his team. Central Maine with the basketball, down 11, 54-43. Ball caught between the circles by Mark Williams. Off to Badalassi. To Skinner, top of the key. Caleb Benjamin back down low to Badalassi. He lays it in. Pedro Badalassi for 2. He has 6. And the lead back to single digits for Fayette. Battle for the loose ball. Held by Perry, off to Gaddis, corner, Williams for 3. He got it! Luke Williams for 3 in the corner. He nails it, his first 3 of the night, and he has 20 points on the evening, does Luke Williams. Lead up to a dozen at 57-45 Fayette. 16:30 left in regulation, and a foul called away from the ball. And that's another foul on Dominic Jackson. His second of the half and his third in the game. Team's third of the half. And he has to take a seat. Mookie John certainly encouraging Dominic Jackson after he picks up his third foul. That 3 by Caleb Benjamin, well short. Offensive rebound, Badalassi. He puts it up. Pedro Badalassi. He has 8. 4 in each half. Here comes Gaddis to the basket. Shot won't go. C.J. Gaddis wanted that one to fall, and he will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul on number 22, Caleb Benjamin, his third. He hasn't scored a point, but he's picked up 3 fouls in the game. That's his team's first of the half. And C.J. Gaddis will shoot 2. He has 2 points tonight. Gaddis has shot good. C.J. is a local kid from Brownsville. The senior guard hits the first shot. And he hits them both. Perfect from the foul line. C.J. Gaddis has 4. And the Fayette leads at 12 again, 59-47. Here comes Central Maine. Badalassi in the lane. Great defense there by Luke Williams. And Central Maine retains possession. Carrington Miller down low, dangerous pass, and it's turned over. Here's Gaddis off to Williams. Williams, it's blocked. No goaltending call. The crowd wants it. I thought it was a goaltend, but no call. That shot off the side of the basket, no good. And it's off to the Mustangs. Badalassi, layup no good. Rebound Miller. Miller puts it up. Still no good. Battle for the loose ball and a foul called. And the foul will go apparently on Central Maine. It looked like the official pointed Fayette's way, but I guess Fayette will get whistled with the foul here. Foul will be called on number 13, Spencer Perry, of his first. Team foul number 4, Lyndon Hoxie into the game for Penn State Fayette. They lead by 12. Ball swung around now to number 20. He takes that shot, no good. That shot taken and no good by Pedro Badalassi, and up ahead to Fayette. And counted in the foul there. That layup good for Lyndon Hoxie, and he'll go to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play attempt. Great play there by Lyndon Hoxie to get hit, and he gets the shot to go. 13 for Hoxie. And that is the 4th personal foul on Mark Williams for Central Maine Community College. Hoxie has 13, can make it 14, and he does not. That shot no good. And Fayette's lead at 14 at 61-47. Here comes Central Maine, coast to coast. That shot is good inside the foul line. It's knocked down by Rob Skinner, and he has 11. Gaddis, spin move, Gaddis, pretty, to the basket and in. CJ Gaddis with the spin move, and the crowd goes wild. CJ Gaddis with 6. And the lead up to 14 at 63-49. That off-balance shot is good. Some great athleticism there as that shot goes down for Mark Williams, his first 2 of the night. 63-51, jumper from just outside the foul line, no good by Tony Bristol. And here come the Mustangs, down 12 with some life. And we'll have a foul called here, and I think Tony Bristol will be called for the foul. The crowd not happy again with the officiating as Tony Bristol picks up his second personal. And that is the 5th team foul on Fayette. Media timeout on the floor. 14:39 left in regulation. It is Penn State Fayette 63, Central Maine Community College 51. Back after this on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Stony Point Kitchens and Baths specializes in high-end custom kitchen and bathroom designs and offers high-quality lines of cabinetry at prices up to 30 to 40% less than their competitors. Stony Point has stack and tack Silvermine stone, Moan, Kohler, and multi-lines of porcelain tile. Stony Point uses top-of-the-line design software that allows you to see your completed kitchen or bathroom before you commit to anything. Stony Point Kitchens and Baths is locally owned and operated with over 70 years combined experience and proudly accepts the Buy Local discount card. When you use your Buy Local discount card, you can receive 5% off your purchase. Fully licensed and insured. Stop by and see Stony Point Kitchen and Baths just west of Uniontown on National Pike. Phone 724-550-4365. That's 724-550-4365. For Stony Point Kitchens and Baths.
Welcome back here on the South Union Township Sports Network. Nick Barczyk alongside Jerry Dupay as Penn State Fayette is in control of this game right now, you would think. They lead Central Maine Community College by 12 at 63-51. Tony Bristol called with a foul before that media timeout. And Central Maine inbounds with a full 30-second shot clock. Carrington Miller has the ball. He spins in the lane, and that has to be, I would think, a travel, and it is. Carrington Miller gets called with a travel, and he's done that a few times tonight. Here comes Fayette. Tony Bristol to Cunningham. Cunningham launches the 3. It's good from the right wing, and the crowd is feeling this one. The home fans here at Fayette as Brandon Cunningham hits the 3, and that extends the lead for Penn State Fayette to 15. And that shot rims out, almost fell in for Rob Skinner. And another foul called here on Tony Bristol, his 3rd. And Rob Skinner will shoot, and he was beyond the arc, so Rob Skinner gets 3 foul shots here. The first of 3 for Skinner is nothing but net good. 12 points for Rob Skinner tonight, the 6-foot sophomore guard from Winsted, Connecticut. And he'll get 2 more after the Tony Bristol foul. The lead is 14 for Fayette. This is the second. And coming out of the game, as you would expect, is Tony Bristol. Coming in is Spencer Perrier for Fayette. Bristol with 3 fouls. Caleb Benjamin has 3 as well for Central Maine. Mark Williams has 3 as well for the Mustangs. The 3rd shot is up and good. 2 of 3 for Skinner. And Skinner has 13. 66-53, Fayette up a baker's dozen. CJ Gaddis with the ball. Off to Cunningham. Back to Gaddis. Luke Williams back to Gaddis. They play catch. Now Cunningham for 3. He got it again from the left corner. He can shoot it. Brandon Cunningham for 3. He knocks it down. In his second 3 of the half, his 4th of the night. Here's Central Maine. Thought about the shot, but thought better of it did Thomas Cedar. Up top to Badalassi, to Carrington Miller. Miller turnaround shot is no good, and a foul will be called in the act of shooting. 2 shots coming for Carrington Miller. Miller has 16, the leading scorer for Central Maine Community College, and the lead all of a sudden is at 16 for Fayette, 69-53. Foul whistled, by the way, on number 12, Brandon Cunningham. His first team foul, number 7, and the first of 2 up on the way, and good for Miller. Miller with a pretty stroke there makes them both, and he has 18. 18 of his team's 55, and the lead at 14 for Fayette, 69-55. Cunningham off to Gaddis. Gaddis thinks the 3, but no. He kicks it out into the corner. Spencer Perry, no good, too strong. Rebound Cunningham, and a foul called on Fayette. And they will get Brandon Cunningham on the foul there as he went to get the rebound. That is the 8th team foul on Fayette. Brandon Cunningham picks up his 2nd foul. And Central Maine goes to the line for the 1-and-1 bonus. Pedro Badalassi to the line. He has 8 points. Badalassi's first is good. He'll get another. As Central Maine claws their way back into this one, a 13-point deficit now, 13 minutes left in regulation. That shot spins like a top out, and the rebound controlled by Fayette. Marvin Sidon. As London Hoxie hit the deck hard, and I think he might have a cramp as the ball is knocked away and controlled to Fayette. And London Hoxie laid out hard there, and has to be a cramp, I would think, or maybe a twisted ankle, and he'll go to the bench. Hope he's okay as Fayette has the basketball. They'll take a look at London Hoxie there on the sideline as Marvin Sidon has the basketball. Facing the Central Maine defense. Cunningham to Williams. Williams goes baseline. Williams puts it up. That shot off the glass and good for Luke Williams. What a night for him. He's been busy in both halves tonight. Quickly down the other end of the floor. Miller's shot no good. Out of bounds. Control to the Mustangs. 71-56. Fayette up 15. .45 left in this one as Central Maine does all they can here, facing essentially the home team playing on their home floor in this USCAA tournament. Here's Badalassi, lays it up and good. Pedro Badalassi for 2. And Badalassi's been busy tonight. He has 11 points, and the lead is at 13 for Fayette. Sidon to Williams. Off to Dominic Jackson. Jackson, a blocking foul called that time on Pedro Badalassi. And he can't believe it. Thought the foul was maybe more deserved on Dominic Jackson's part, but that's Badalassi's second. Just the 3rd team foul for Maine this second half. Inbound to Williams. Top of the key, thinks about the 3, takes it, and it rattles home. Beautiful shot there. Luke Williams, another 3. He has been on fire tonight from the field. Luke Williams, great night for him. He has 25 points for Fayette. Central Maine down 16 with the basketball. Here's Rob Skinner. Skinner to Miller, but it's grabbed by Cedar. Thomas Cedar's 3 is good from the left wing, nothing but net. Thomas Cedar knocks down the 3, and he has 14 on the night. Fayette controls, up 13 with the ball. Sidon to Williams. Luke Williams takes another 3, and he can't drain that one. Rebound controlled by Rob Skinner. Up ahead to Miller, to Badalassi in the lane. Pass down low and knocked out of the hands of Anthony York into the game for Central Maine for the first time. As Jordan White comes into the game for Central Maine, replacing Pedro Badalassi. Central Maine triggers it in. Jordan White Up top, Thomas Cedre to Skinner. The turnaround shot no good. Rebound Marvin Sidon for Fayette. And he is tripped from behind there, and a definite foul called as Marvin Sidon was tripped up from behind by Rob Skinner. And that'll be Skinner's third personal, team foul number 4 in the second half. Marvin Sidon triggers it in. CJ Gaddis with the ball. Looks for a teammate. Dominic Jackson gets open. Here's Gaddis for 3, no good. Rebound, Perry off to Gaddis, off to Dominic Jackson. Jackson goes baseline, and he will collide hard there with Anthony York, and a foul will be called on number 33, the big man for Central Maine, Anthony York, his first, team foul number 5. And Dominic Jackson certainly hitting the floor hard there for Fayette, and he is yet to get up. Dominic Jackson with 8 points tonight and is supposed to go to the foul line, and he will get help from his teammates there getting to his feet. And the toughness showed by both teams, but we've seen Fayette players hit the deck all night. Lyndon Hoxie and Marvin Sidon, now Dominic Jackson, and they keep on getting up. First of 2 on the way for Jackson. He hits it. As Fayette's lead is at 14. Coming out of the game for Central Maine is Skinner. Coming in is Caleb Benjamin. Jackson second, up on the way, and nothing but net. A beautiful shot there. He hits 2 of 2. Dominic Jackson has 10, and the lead at 15 again for Fayette, 76-61. Jordan White, left wing. Way deep for 3, thinks better of it, does Thomas Setter. To Benjamin, up top to Carrington Miller, the team's leading scorer. He will drive and kick it out left side to Jordan White. That shot no good. Rebound Marvin Sidon. Sidon to Williams. Williams stops, gives it off to Gaddis, back to Williams. Williams goes baseline, he stops and pops and hits the shot, it's good. Luke Williams another 2, and Luke Williams has had quite the night, 27, and the only player on either team with a shot to hit 30 tonight. 27 for Williams. And the lead's at 78-61, Fayette pulling away from Central Maine. They're up 17. Miller for 3, too short. Rebound Benjamin. Up top to Setter. Between the legs, fancy dribbling, and a foul called on Marvin Sidon. And that was a touch foul there on Sidon. His first, team foul number 5, or number 9, I should say. 5 for Central Maine. Will take a timeout. Immediate timeout. 9:40 to go in the second half. With the score, Fayette 78 and Central Maine 61. Back after this on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Are you or someone you know looking to begin college within the next year? Why not join a winning team at Penn State Fayette, the Eberly campus? We have new scholarships and new degree options that can be completed entirely at the Fayette campus. Find out what opportunities are available for you at Penn State Fayette and meet our team by visiting the campus at one of our upcoming admissions events. For more information or to make an appointment, call 724-430-4130 or visit fayette.psu.edu.
Welcome back here on the South Union Township Sports Network. Nick Barczyk along with Jerry Dupay tonight. 9:40 left in this one, and Fayette is pulling away from Central Maine Community College. The score at 78-61. Fayette playing on their home floor in this tournament with the home court advantage again. And the shot, the 1-and-1, is good for Thomas Cedre. Foul called on Marvin Sidon before the timeout, his first, team foul number 9. So Central Maine gets helped out there. They'll get some foul shots the rest of the way, but still trailing by 15 as Cedre hits them both. And Cedre has 16 points tonight to help the cause. Here's Fayette. Gaddis to Cunningham. Cunningham launches the three from the right wing, and that's no good. Battle for the loose ball on the floor. Controlled finally by Fayette, and Spencer Perry into the corner. Cunningham for three. No good, too strong, and the crowd almost erupts there as Cunningham's three off the mark. Here's Benjamin. Carrington Miller for Maine. Turnaround Miller. That shot too strong. Rebound, offensive rebound. Badalassi. And a good job there by Pedro Badalassi, the freshman from Australia. He lays it up and in. Pedro Badalassi for two in the lead at 13 for Fayette, 78-65. Williams for three. No good. Long rebound grabbed by Dominic Jackson. Cunningham, and he goes up and gets fouled hard. And I believe they'll call number 20, Pedro Badalassi. Looks a lot like Anthony York out there, but York is on the bench now, number 33 for Central Maine. And they will get the foul on Badalassi, number 20, his third. Team foul number 6. 2 shots for Cunningham. And he hits the first. And Brandon Cunningham tonight with 23. He can make it 24, and he does as he hits them both. And Fayette hits 80. It's 80-65. Central Maine down 15. Badalassi into the left side of the floor for Benjamin. Off to Skinner. Skinner shot in the lane is good. Rob Skinner for two. As the lead down to 13. But Fayette clearly in control of this one. Gaddis into the corner. Dominic Jackson double team that's taken away. Good defense there by Pedro Badalassi. Bounce pass to Miller. Back to Badalassi, who lays it in. Pretty basketball there. Pedro Badalassi for two. And he's had a very busy second half. Badalassi with 15. Facing what looks like a 3-2 defense from Central Maine as Fayette leads by 11. Gaddis to the basket. No good. Tip in no good by Cunningham, and the rebound grabbed by number 12. And that is Jonathan Moore into the game for the first time tonight. Miller to Moore. Layup is good. Jonathan Moore for two. The freshman center from Texas. He lays it in. And we have a timeout on the floor. And we will take one as well. Timeout Central Maine at 7:28 to go in regulation. Fayette 80, Central Maine 71. Back after this on the South Union Township Sports Network.
There are many reasons people in Fayette County selected John & John Attorneys at Law as the 2014 Community Choice Awards first place law firm and seek their legal services. Their practice areas include, but are not limited to, personal injury, social security and workman's compensation, real estate, wills, probate of estates, as well as divorce and custody. Attorneys Simon B. John, Ann N. John, Bernard C. John, and their support staff of Pam Kahn and Robin Hill strive to bring you the highest level of experience, expertise, and integrity. John & John, Attorneys at Law. Phone 724-438-8560.
Lanzi Academy of Dance offers a fun learning environment for all ages and ability levels. Owned and directed by Christina Lanzi and located at 164 South Beeson Avenue in Uniontown, Lanzi Academy of Dance offers classes in ballet, jazz, tap, acro gym, point, contemporary, lyrical, hip-hop, and ballroom at very reasonable prices. Lanzi Academy of Dance provides a professional, positive, and friendly environment for all dancers to find a second home. Come join the dance family and learn from the most qualified teachers in our area. For more information, visit www.lanziacademyofdance.com or call 724-438-6911.
Welcome back here on the South Union Township Sports Network. Nick Barczyk, Jerry Dupay. 7:28 left in regulation. Fayette with the basketball and a 9-point lead over Central Maine Community College, 80-71. Here's C.J. Gaddis off to Cunningham. Get some help from Luke Williams. Cunningham to the basket with the left hand, no good. Rebound by the freshman from Texas, Jonathan Moore. And a good save there by Skinner. Off to Badalassi. Badalassi guarded by Dominic Jackson. Cunningham with the defensive help. Bounce pass to Badalassi, and he fires it over the head of an official and out of bounds. Over to Fayette. Fayette with the basketball, holding on to a 9-point lead at 80-71. The Gaddis to Cunningham. Back to Gaddis. Another pick set from Luke Williams. Dominic Jackson with the ball now. Spencer Perry now to Gaddis. Back to Luke Williams, who has 27 points. Jumper is blocked by Skinner, and the ball out of bounds, controlled by the Mustangs of Central Maine. London Hoxie will come into the game for Fayette, and Dominic Jackson will come out. And Central Maine not out of this game yet by any means. It's a 9-point game with 6:30 to go, but Fayette still in control. Here's Skinner, guarded by Perry. Skinner, baseline, kicks it out, and it's stolen away by London Hoxie. Hoxie to Perry. Top of the key to Williams. Williams a clear path to the basket for the most part, but he stops and takes the shot. It's good. Another 2 for Luke Williams, and he has 29 tonight. By far the leading scorer in this game for either team. And Fayette's back up 11, 82-71. Baseline, Miller. Miller, the pass is good and the layup is good. And give that basket to Jonathan Moore. He has 4. And a timeout again here by Central Maine. 6 minutes even to go here in regulation. It is Fayette 82, Central Maine 73. Back after this timeout right here, the USCAA men's basketball tournament on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Stony Point Kitchens and Baths specializes in high-end custom kitchen and bathroom designs and offers high-quality lines of cabinetry at prices up to 30 to 40% less than their competitors. Stony Point has stack and tack Silvermine stone, Moan, Kohler, and multi-lines of porcelain tile. Stony Point uses top-of-the-line design software that allows you to see your completed kitchen or bathroom before you commit to anything. Stony Point Kitchens and Baths is locally owned and operated with over 70 years combined experience and proudly accepts the Buy Local discount card. When you use your Buy Local discount card, you can receive 5% off your purchase. Fully licensed and insured. Stop by and see Stony Point Kitchen and Baths just west of Uniontown on National Pike. Phone 724-550-4365. That's 724-550-4365 for Stony Point Kitchens and Baths.
Welcome back here on the South Union Township Sports Network. Nick Barczyk alongside Jerry Dupay. 6 minutes even to go in this one. 82-73 Fayette with the basketball and an 11-point lead, making 9. My poor math. 82-73 Fayette up 9. Here's C.J. Gaddis off to Cunningham. Facing a 3-2 defense there from Central Maine. Hoxie, baseline to Luke Williams, kicks it out to Gaddis. Gaddis will attempt the 3, or actually will think about it, but think better of it. He passes it off to Hoxie, who does take a 3. It's no good. Rebound controlled by Central Maine. And Rob Skinner. Carrington Miller, turnaround shot off the glass, good. And the layup falls for Carrington Miller, the leading scorer on the night for Central Maine. He has 20 points. Fayette with the basketball, the lead at 7, 82-75. They slow it down, shot clock at 15. Gaddis bounce pass to Luke Williams. Williams back up top to Gaddis. Gaddis will stop and take the 3, and it's good! C.J. Gaddis nails the 3, his first 3 of the night. C.J. Gaddis with 9, and the lead at 10, 85-75. Down low to Jonathan Moore, and it's stolen away by Fayette. Luke Williams in transition. Williams to the basket, and we will get a jump ball called. Good defense there by Central Maine. Some in the crowd thought the call should have been a foul, I suppose, but a jump ball called. And Fayette will keep the basketball when we come back. Media timeout, 4:42 to go in regulation. Fayette 85, Central Maine Community College 75. Back after this, the USCAA men's basketball tournament on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Are you or someone you know looking to begin college within the next year? Why not join a winning team at Penn State Fayette, the Everly campus? We have new scholarships and new degree options that can be completed entirely at the Fayette campus. Find out what opportunities are available for you at Penn State Fayette and meet our team by visiting the campus at one of our upcoming admissions events. For more information or to make an appointment, call 724-430-4130 or visit fayette.psu.edu.
Welcome back here on the South Union Township Sports Network. Nick Barczyk alongside Jerry Dupay as Fayette has the basketball after a jump ball call. And Fayette leads by 10. Gaddis in the corner up top to Luke Williams, who thinks about a three, but will bounce pass it to Cunningham. Brandon Cunningham goes baseline. And a blocking foul called there on Jonathan Moore, the freshman from Texas. He can't believe it. He thought his feet were set. And two shots coming for Brandon Cunningham. Foul on Jonathan Moore, his first. Team foul number 7, so shots the rest of the way for each team. Two shots for Brandon Cunningham. And Cunningham will make the first of two. Cunningham, the 6'3" tall senior guard from Rancho Cucamonga, California. You have Spencer Perry and Marvin Sidon from Hawaii. Really impressive recruiting job done by Coach John, and London Hoxie as well from Menifee, California. As Cunningham hits the second of two, he makes them both. Fayette up 12 at 82-75. Clock down to 4:23 and rolling here. Down low to Badalassi on the right block. Kicks it up top to Rob Skinner. Skinner for three, no good. Rebound by the young man from the island of Hawaii, Spencer Perry. Up ahead to C.J. Gaddis, who slows it down considerably. As Central Maine feels their fate is not going to be a good one tonight, you would think. Fayette trying to hold on to a 12-point lead, 82-75 or 87-75, I should say. Here's Williams for three. Williams launches the three, no good. Offensive rebound grab by London Hoxie. Hoxie guarded by Badalassi. No foul called, and an offensive foul called that time as London Hoxie goes tumbling, and he'll get called for the foul. Much to the dismay of the home crowd and of Coach Mookie John. So London Hoxie gets called for the foul there, his third, team foul number 10. Player-controlled foul, so no foul shots coming for Central Maine, but the lead is 15 for Fayette at 87-75. Make it 12, excuse me. 87-75, the lead at 12. Quickly down the other end. That shot no good for Skinner. And we have an offensive foul, and Fayette will get the basketball. Pushing the back there on number 20. Pedro Badalassi pushing the back, his fourth. And Luke Williams to shoot a 1-and-1. Lead at 12, 87-75. That shot good to make it a 13-point deficit. Luke Williams has 30 points now in the night. The leading scorer in the ball game, Luke Williams, with 30. 19 here in the second half, 11 in the first. Now he has 20 points here in the second half and 31 for the ball game. He hits them both. Fayette now up 14 at 89-75. Benjamin, he gets it again, and the behind-the-back pass is stolen away by Fayette and controlled by C.J. Gaddis. Gaddis to Tony Bristol recently into the game for Fayette, as the Lions will slow it down up 14, 89-75 with 3 minutes and counting left here in regulation. Bristol off to Cunningham. Cunningham back to Bristol, who takes the three from the right wing, and air ball for Tony Bristol. And it's out of bounds, controlled to Penn State Fayette. With 1 second to go, the shot clock won't reset because of the air ball there by Tony Bristol. And a timeout on the floor by Fayette. 2:49 to go in regulation. It is Penn State Fayette 89, Central Maine Community College 75. Back after this timeout on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Lanzi Academy of Dance offers a fun learning environment for all ages and ability levels. Owned and directed by Christina Lanzi and located at 164 South Beeson Avenue in Uniontown, Lanzi Academy of Dance offers classes in ballet, jazz, tap, acro gym, point, contemporary, lyrical, hip-hop, and ballroom at very reasonable prices. Lanzi Academy of Dance provides a professional, positive, and friendly environment for all dancers to find a second home. Come join the dance family and learn from the most qualified teachers in our area. For more information, visit www.lanziacademyofdance.com or call 724-438-6911.
Stony Point Kitchens and Baths specializes in high-end custom kitchen and bathroom designs and offers high-quality lines of cabinetry at prices up to 30 to 40% less than their competitors. Stony Point has stack and tack Silvermine stone, Moan, Kohler, and multi-lines of porcelain tile. Stony Point uses top-of-the-line design software that allows you to see your completed kitchen or bathroom before you commit to anything. Stony Point Kitchens and Baths is locally owned and operated with over 70 years combined experience and proudly accepts the Buy Local discount card. When you use your Buy Local discount card, you can receive 5% off your purchase. Fully licensed and insured. Stop by and see Stony Point Kitchen and Baths just west of Uniontown on National Pike. Phone 724-550-4365. That's 724-550-4365. For Stony Point Kitchens and Baths.
Welcome back here on the South Union Township Sports Network. Nick Barczyk along with Jerry Dupay. The lead at 14 for Fayette at 89-75 over Central Maine Community College, and it looks like Fayette is well on their way to a win. And they will advance in the USCAA tournament bracket. 2:49 to go in regulation. C.J. Gaddis to inbound his team up 14. Tony Bristol. And there was only 1 second left on the shot clock, so a catch and shoot was needed. And a big breakdown there. But Fayette holding on to a 14-point lead as Pedro Batalassi has the basketball. He'll take a shot, no good. Rebound Carrington Miller. It's kicked around, and we do have a kick ball. Basketball to Central Maine with a reset shot clock. London Hoxie comes into the game for Tony Bristol for Fayette. For Central Maine, coming out of the game is number 3, Mark Williams. Caleb Benjamin in. Pass into the backcourt to Thomas Sedray. Badalassi back to Sedray, who will turn around and take that shot. No good off the back iron. Rebound Cunningham up ahead to Luke Williams, who is able to track it down before going out of bounds, and Luke Williams slows it down. His team up 14, Fayette 89, Central Maine Community College 75. Turnover there. Here comes Skinner to the basket, the layup good, and 2 for Rob Skinner, and give him 17 on the night. And we have a timeout on the floor with 2 minutes even left in regulation. Fayette by 12, 89-77. Back after this, the USCAA tournament on the South Union Township Sports Network.
There are many reasons people in Fayette County selected John & John Attorneys at Law as the 2014 Community Choice Awards first place law firm and seek their legal services. Their practice areas include, but are not limited to, personal injuries, social security and workman's compensation, real estate, wills, probate of estates, as well as divorce and custody. Attorneys Simon B. John, Ann N. John, Bernard C. John, and their support staff of Pam Kahn and Robin Hill strive to bring you the highest level of experience, expertise, and integrity. John & John, Attorneys at Law. Phone 724-438-8560.
Are you or someone you know looking to begin college within the next year? Why not join a winning team at Penn State Fayette, the Eberly campus? We have new scholarships and new degree options that can be completed entirely at the Fayette campus. Find out what opportunities are available for you at Penn State Fayette and meet our team by visiting the campus at one of our upcoming admissions events. For more information or to make an appointment, call 724-430-4130 or visit fayette.psu.edu.
Welcome back here on the South Union Township Sports Network. Nick Barczyk, Jerry Dupay, as Fayette looks to put the finishing touches on this one. Fayette 89, Central Maine 77, with 1:58 now to go in this game as Luke Williams and Skinner collide there, and the ball goes out of bounds and will be controlled by Penn State Fayette. Brandon Cunningham to inbound. Gaddis covered up there, and he'll throw it into Spencer Perry. Off to Cunningham again over the timeline. He tries to get some help from Luke Williams. Cunningham dribbles out of it. London Hoxie comes up for some help, but Cunningham will go in and get fouled on the arm in the process as he tries to get to the basket. And that will be a 1-and-1 coming up for Brandon Cunningham. Foul will be called on number 21, Carrington Miller, his second. Team foul number 9 in the half. 1-and-1 for Brandon Cunningham as he gets the first, and he'll get another. Cunningham up to 27 points on the game, and Fayette up to 90, lead at 13. Fayette 90, Central Maine 77, and make it a 14-point game as Cunningham hits the second. Cunningham with 28. He has a shot to get to 30. Luke Williams with 31. Into the corner. That shot no good for Benjamin. Rebound Badalassi, and the layup is good for Pedro Badalassi. And we have a timeout. Central Maine with 1:27 to go before the game wraps up. It's Fayette 91, Central Maine 79. Back after this, the USCAA men's basketball tournament on the South Union Township Sports Network. Welcome back here on the South Union Township Sports Network. Nick Barczyk alongside Jerry Dupay tonight from Penn State Fayette. The Eberly campus, Penn State Fayette leads Central Maine Community College by 12, 91-79. a 12-point lead, a 91-79. And here comes C.J. Gaddis quickly as Fayette has the basketball looking to dribble out the last few minutes. Cunningham, bounce pass to Hoxie, and it's stolen away by Badalassi. Badalassi over the timeline into the corner. Benjamin off to Thomas Cedar, who launches an air ball, and it's out of bounds to Fayette. So it appears Penn State Fayette will get the win tonight, a 12-point lead, a 91-79. They look to dribble out the remaining 59 seconds. Inbound pass to Dominic Jackson. Jackson breaks the press. Pass to Perry, to Cunningham. Between the circles to C.J. Gaddis, and a big round of applause from the Fayette fans here in attendance, the home crowd tonight here at Penn State Fayette, the Eberly campus. Luke Williams loses the ball. Benjamin up ahead to Skinner. Skinner to the basket, and he'll get fouled. And he will be fouled by Brandon Cunningham. And Cunningham picks up his third personal. 2 shots coming for Rob Skinner, number 5. The 6-foot sophomore guard from Winsted, Connecticut. And he will make the first to cut the deficit to 11, 91-80. Fayette with 38 seconds to go. Carrington Miller comes out of the game for Central Maine, their leading scorer. Miller with a big night tonight. Carrington Miller with 20 points for Central Maine Community College. The second of 2 shots is good for Skinner. He hits them both. Skinner with 19. And with 38 seconds to go, Fayette has the basketball in a 10-point lead, 91-81 over Central Maine Community College. Here's Luke Williams. And he will get fouled by Badalassi. Team foul number 10, so 2 shots coming for Luke Williams. And what a game for Luke Williams, pacing the way with 31 points for Fayette. He can make it 32 or 33 at the foul line. Shot on the way and good. That one falls through for Luke Williams. Lead up to 11, a 92-81. And both shots good for Luke Williams, the leading scorer tonight. 33 for Williams, the lead at 12 at 93-81 Fayette. Under 30 seconds to go to the basket. That layup no good for Sedray. Up ahead to Cunningham, and Fayette is going to dribble it out, it appears. And Central Maine is conceding. The home fans in attendance on their feet. And that is going to do it tonight. Penn State Fayette will get the win and advance in the USCAA tournament. As C.J. Gaddis dribbles the ball around, and that'll be the end of that one. The final score as the buzzer sounds, Penn State Fayette 93 and Central Maine Community College 81. Back to tell you all about it right after this on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Lanzi Academy of Dance offers a fun learning environment for all ages and ability levels. Owned and directed by Christina Lanzi and located at 164 South Beeson Avenue in Uniontown, Lanzi Academy of Dance offers classes in ballet, jazz, tap, acro gym, point, contemporary, lyrical, hip-hop, and ballroom at very reasonable prices. Lanzi Academy of Dance provides a professional, positive, and friendly environment for all dancers to find a second home. Come join the dance family and learn from the most qualified teachers in our area. For more information, visit www.lanziacademyofdance.com or call 724-438-6911.
Stony Point Kitchens and Baths specializes in high-end custom kitchen and bathroom designs and offers high-quality lines of cabinetry at prices up to 30 to 40% less than their competitors. Stony Point has stack and tack Silvermine stone, Moan, Kohler, and multi-lines of porcelain tile. Stony Point uses top-of-the-line design software that allows you to see your completed kitchen or bathroom before you commit to anything. Stony Point Kitchens and Baths is locally owned and operated with over 70 years combined experience and proudly accepts the Buy Local discount card. When you use your Buy Local discount card, you can receive 5% off your purchase. Fully licensed and insured. Stop by and see Stony Point Kitchen and Baths just west of Uniontown on National Pike. Phone 724-550-4365. That's 724-550-4365 for Stony Point Kitchens and Baths.
Welcome back for the final time on the South Union Township Sports Network. Nick Barczyk alongside Jerry Dupay. Your final score tonight, Penn State Fayette, the Eberly campus 93, and Central Maine Community College 81, a 12-point win for Fayette. They advance in the USCAA Men's Division II basketball tournament. Your final totals on the ball game in the scoring department for Central Maine. It was Thomas Sedray with 16, Rob Skinner with 20, 4 for Jonathan Moore, 17 for Pedro Batalassi, 20 for Carrington Miller, for a total of 81 on the night for Central Maine, but not enough as Fayette put up 93 points. Once again, your final 93-81. And the totals for Fayette, the leading scorer, Luke Williams, had 33, and a big night for him. 9 for C.J. Gaddis, 10 for Dominic Jackson, 28 for Brandon Cunningham, and 13 for London Hoxie. And also, by the way, Jordan White had 3 and Jonathan Moore had 4 for Central Maine. Your final score for the final time, Penn State Fayette 93 and Central Maine Community College 81. A 12-point victory for Fayette. They advance in the USCAA Men's Division II bracket. Now, tonight's game was brought to you as a joint cooperative venture featuring Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott, Atlantic Broadband, Armstrong Cable, and our friends at CUTV, they being J.R. Wheeler and Gary Smith, and their very fine staff. I'm Nick Barczyk alongside Jerry Dupay. This has been a South Union Township Sports Network presentation. Once again, Fayette 93 and Central Maine 81. So long, everybody.